Go.
Hello everyone, we're coming to you live from Dora Cemetery on Dora Highway in Pulaski, Virginia. This is Fifth Wall Paranormal. And we would just like to tell you a little bit about the place we're going to investigate tonight. This cemetery originally belonged to Dora Furnace, which was a iron smelting company here in Pulaski County. It was in operation from about 1890 to about 1930, and then it closed, and in 1936 it was demolished. However, when it was running, it actually had a commissary, a jail, and this lovely graveyard. There are a ton of really old graves here. They go back to that 1890, starting with Frank McFalls. He was a little kid and unfortunately the first one to be buried here in Dora. And there's a lot of other interesting ones here. We'll tell you about that a little bit later. But first, why don't we go to James, who will tell you what we're doing here. Go.
All right. Welcome, everybody. This is James in Dora Cemetery. The reason we're here, when I was 12 years old, as a kid, my uncle lives like right down over the hill here. So anyway, the reason we came back was because when I was 12 years old, we came up here, me, my cousin, my brother, and one of my cousin's other cousins on his dad's side, who is no relation, came up here and we seen this branch growing out of a strange tree, and it grew all the way into the ground. Well, my cousin's cousin had the bright idea of shaking the branch. Well, when he did that, apparently it hit a coffin lid like 4 times, because all you heard was thump, 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 and then all of a sudden the whole area turned pitch black. And this was at 12 noon. And there was like literally nothing. You couldn't see anything. But then all of a sudden, out of a clearing, there's this like shadow looking figure or whatever, of like an old lady or whatever it was, in like a old Victorian dress. She just comes straight at you. She had 2 hellhounds that looked like they were that damn tall. So I was 12 years old, and it scared the piss out of me. But I always wanted to come back and see what the hell it was. So that's how we get here. That's how we got here today. So let's do some investigating, everybody. All right, ladies and gentlemen, back at Dora Cemetery again just for a little while. Notice how this grave has been sunken in. It's been like this, I'd say, for centuries. I don't know how long this lady's been dead, or this person, sir, whatever. Sorry if I got it wrong, but I'm not exactly sure. But if you take a walk with me, and we walk down here, there's at least 3 or 4 more. So you can tell this place hasn't been maintained. I mean, there's graves that are unmarked. There's tombstones we can't find. Things happen really weird around here too. Her phone died earlier.
Yes,
Like,
it did.
spotly, like just like that. I mean, it was like she took like 5 or 6 pictures, and then the phone died, and it was fully charged. So that tells you a little something.
Yep, but we just wanted to show you guys these awesome, sunken in, tombstoneless, sad little graves here.
Yeah.
Okay, so we decided that while we still have some daylight left and before we actually do our investigation later tonight, we were going to tell you about a couple of the graves in here that the occupants might be a little unrested, shall we say.
Yeah.
So the first one I want to talk about is William H.V. Bassett. He is buried in here alongside of his wife.
Somewhere up in here.
And
We don't
what
know
I
exactly.
think,
We have trekked all over this place, but haven't found it.
So we had to just pick a cool looking spot and film.
Yeah.
But the reason that that's interesting, and the fact that his wife, Nancy Matilda Bassett, is buried next to him, is because he actually murdered her.
And shot his
Apparently,
daughter.
once he got into his older age, some people said that he started becoming really unbalanced and violent. And he came upon his wife one day, I think they were working in their store, and he shot her dead. And then he shot at his granddaughter, who was 18 at the time, He wounded her, but she managed to escape, and then he unfortunately turned the gun on himself. So that's William and Nancy Bassett are the first two that I wanted to point out.
Yeah.
They both died October of 1918.
Ooh.
And then excuse me, no, they both were buried February 10th, 1925.
Oh, wow.
Now, their son, Carl Bassett, who died in October 1918 at only 26, is also interred here with his family. And strangely, his wife, Bertha Alice Bassett, who is also buried here, was married before him to Charlie Cox, who is actually another unfortunate soul on this list. Now, Charlie Cox, we'll go ahead and go to him. He actually suffered from an accidental and sudden death. He worked at the old Pulaski acid plant, which was one of the big four jobs in this area back during the 1900s and stuff. And he was just on the yard at the acid plant one day, and he just dropped dead.
Wow.
Just dropped dead July 1st, 1911. He was only 24, 25 years old.
And they said he was in good health.
Uh-huh. Now, number 3 is one that really kind of
It
hurt my heart for him because, he suffered a really gruesome accidental death, and that's Peter Valentine Goad. And he was working at the Pulaski Iron Company, which again was another big four around here during the 1900s.
Yep.
The 29th of March, 1930, he had just finished his shift, and he was walking off work when an 1.5 inch thick iron cable holding a magnet that they used to move iron out of a rail car just snapped. And the magnet came down and it crushed his skull. Now, folks, I don't know if you feel this way. The one place I would not want to be stuck at for eternity is work.
Yeah.
So, Mr. Goad, we are so sorry that happened to you.
That's not a good thing.
No, it's not. Next we have Mr. James Frank Mitchell. He died May 4th of 1928. He was only 27 or 28 years old. He actually got shot twice in his chest by his brother-in-law, Herman Sutphin. And Herman Sutphin actually ended up getting out and actually living a long life and has family in the Draper area, I think. So I could not find a reason for the shooting. I guess maybe it was justified, but I don't know why, so not going to speculate there. Anyways, so there's that one, Mr. Mitchell. And then the last one is William A. Turner. He died on the 23rd of September, 1921 at 37 as the result of being thrown from a moving car. Wow. So he fell out of the car, rolled, struck his skull against a fence post that happened to be there, fractured his skull, and he did die. So those are all of the kind of accidental sudden deaths or murders or stuff like that might trigger some unrest in a spirit if there are spirits here, and we both firmly believe that there are.
Oh, yeah. There's definitely something
and then
here.
Also, Mr. James wanted me to shout out to the little fella who was the first person to be buried here, Frankie McCalls. He was buried here. We couldn't even find a certain birth or death date for him.
Yeah.
But we figured he was buried here around, I think it was either 1888 to 1890, because his parents actually were married in 1888.
Yeah.
And when they took the census, which was in 1894 or 5, it described them as having 4 children, 3 living. So he did die sometime before then.
Yeah.
So anyway, shout out. That's sad.
Yeah.
There are actually a ton of children's graves in here from infants. I actually went through and counted them, going through everyone that was 10 years old or under. And we actually came up with a total of 64 children and infants under the age of 10 that we could identify buried in this old cemetery. So that's kind of sad too. I don't know if that would cause unrest, but it's sad, so we mentioned it.
Yep.
Anyways, we hope you guys enjoyed that part, and we hope you'll join
Stick
us
around.
later when we come back in the cold and the dark and bring out our equipment.
Yes.
So anyways, till then, peace out.
Later, y'all.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, back to the Fifth Wall Paranormal. We're on our night investigation now. Anyway, we're going to see what we can dig up. Not literally, but we're definitely going to find out what's going on over here. There's a nice breeze because it was dead still earlier. That means that's kind of a sign. So you never know. But anyway, we're going to break off here in a few seconds, and we're going to go to Brandy, and she's going to tell her other half of the story that I told you earlier about me when I come at 12 years old. Now she's going to tell you about the part where we come about 20 years ago, and from that angle. So
Just let me know. Hey, this is Brandy from Fifth Wall Paranormal. The reason that I waited until it was dark to tell you all my half of the story is because it was on a night like this when me, James, and a group of other people, including my ex-husband, came up here. And the reason why I mentioned the ex is he was a total skeptic. He did not believe in any of this. Thought, he was an atheist. He said, once you die, you're dead. That's all, your worm food. Nothing else happens. So we came up here, and being, young and curious like we were, we brought a Ouija board, did a seance right here in the middle of the cemetery. As James had described one time before, all of a sudden a wind kicked up, and it had been dead silent before. And then the wind kicked up, the Ouija board started giving us all kinds of, really, really nasty messages. I'm not going to repeat them here, because for some folks it would be a trigger warning what it said.
And it's vulgar.
It was bad.
Yeah, some of it was vulgar and some of it wasn't.
We were all kind of over in the graveyard, huddled around the Ouija board. My ex was standing up behind us, and all of a sudden I glanced up, and his face had gone just deathly pale, almost like death mask looking. And he just all of a sudden was like, I'm out of here, and if y'all want to ride, you're coming with me. And he split. He was gone back to the car.
Yep.
So,
You
since
feel the
none of
wind?
us had a car, we all followed him.
Yeah.
And it took him a minute before he could even talk. He was just grabbing, white knuckle on the steering wheel, shaking. Wouldn't talk to us when we got back in the car. We drove off. It took him a while to even tell me what had happened. But he said what had happened was he felt something wrap around him that was icy cold. Just picture a block of ice wrapping around your body. And he said he could also see almost like a dark mist kind of in front of his vision and stuff. And then, it freaked him out. He couldn't stand it. He left. So a few days later, he even burned my Ouija board while I was gone at work.
And that's a bad
Because
idea,
he was
folks. Do not burn a
terrified.
Ouija board.
And after that, he was a believer, but he refused to ever do anything like this again. Because
Especially
it
here.
scared him so badly.
Yeah, especially here.
Yep.
He just said no.
So here we are back here again, and we're going to see what kind of stuff takes place. And earlier today, we did have several instances already in the daylight.
Yes.
My fully charged phone, I
Died.
took a couple pictures of the cemetery, and it died on me. First it froze up, and then it showed a weird screen that I had never seen it do before, and then it died, died. So James had to use the camera, and then after a while it started turning off on him,
Yeah.
which was extremely weird.
Yeah.
So,
And now there's a cool breeze rolling through here that wasn't here before. So, yeah.
so fingers crossed we get something interesting for you guys to watch tonight on our paranormal investigation at Dora Cemetery, Pulaski County.
Welcome to Dora, everybody. Now, all of these down through here, I want you to know, are lights from everybody. Like, there's houses and stuff around, so I want you to know that any light anomaly you're seeing is actually lights from the town. But anything out in here, you can tell there's nothing. I mean, you can see everything. Like, there are no
houses.
There's no lights, no nothing. So basically, like, what you're seeing on this camera is what you're getting from us. Like, this is what we see. like if you see the trees right here, that's what you see. I mean, you can barely see out here. Like, it's already dark out here. Like, here, I even showed to the sky. See? It is completely dark outside. So, trust me. You are not going to see anything unless something lets you see it. And that's pitch dark back through there. That's weird.
Did you just hear a hound howl?
Yeah. Look at this. That's pitch black through there. And you should be able to see through there. See what I'm saying? Like,
That's
dude.
a weird spot.
Yeah. I know, right?
Huh.
Now, that back there is a house.
Yeah.
That spot on the cam's a house. But like through here, that's weird. That's not. Oh wow. See? Look at the difference. That is weird. Like, how the heck? Okay, that's odd.
All right, Jane.
All
Let's
right.
move on.
Let's go a little deeper into the forest.
Dun, dun, dun.
Watch yourself, because there's shit right through here. We're gonna have to go up. Cause that's a big ass brush thing.
Thorns, yeah.
All right. But anyway. Okay.
Don't fall in the sunken grave. You.
All right, now I'm going to have to get ahead of the light here. Okay, now we're in the dark. We're in the literal dark. All right. As you can see, alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we are on Night Shot Plus, which is, as you can tell, it's okay. Here's a tombstone, as you can see. Actually, let me turn. Now, actually, we won't need it with this. See, it's got a flashlight on the front.
Nice.
So you can turn that one off for a minute.
Okay.
For a little while. See? And so
Very
you get
cool.
a little better.
Yeah.
It's not as bright as that, so it doesn't like. But it's bright enough for us to be able to look and
Not
see
trip
shit.
over Tuesday.
Yeah.
So,
Like, here's a
we're up
footstone.
here.
This is something I didn't see before. JMS. Huh. There's a footstone. And then there is a tombstone. And the name on it is James McMahon. Huh. James Manning.
James Milan
Stoots. Huh. Okay then. So that's what that JMS is for. That was a grave we didn't see earlier. That's
I
weird.
don't remember it, really.
All right. Here is the Ouija board we brought with us.
Spirit board.
The spirit board, Ouija board. Basically, they're the same, but then there's a difference to them. A Ouija board's not as.
These to me just seem a little.
They're a little
better.
less daunting than the Ouija board.
Yeah.
They have like a nicer
These,
appearance
if you're
too.
pagan like me and they carry your totem animal,
Right.
it just seems to me like they'll be a little bit more protected than like just an open Ouija board
Exactly.
would be.
I agree. All right.
Here's our fun little trigger doodad.
You want to turn that on?
And what on?
Turn the
Yeah, we will.
there's the dowsing rods that we'll be using. And there's the little
Trigger object.
glow ball, the trigger object that they can touch and make flash and do all kinds of weird shit. And you can't do that with just by holding it. You can only do it, you have to actually touch it.
I tested this out myself at home. We do have a video of that somewhere.
Yeah, I've got it.
You have to really,
you have to make it do that stuff.
To make it.
Yeah, you have to make it get, you have to hold it.
If you just sit it somewhere,
it's not going to do it on its own.
It's not easy to trigger. I smacked my bed around it and everything trying to get it triggered.
Why don't we set it down here and see what happens? Just leave it sitting somewhere.
All right.
I know right now it's triggering because you're actually holding it.
Yep.
Yeah, you're actually holding it, so it's going to be...
Let me turn it off, and then when we find a stone...
Look at this.
All
Mrs.
right,
Smith.
Lucy.
Miss Lucy Smith was born in 1860. December the 15th. I just say set it in the ground right there.
Yeah. I'm going to turn this on.
Yep.
And if you see it flash, it's because something had enough energy
to cause it to do it.
Yep. So...
Now it's flashing now because we're set, because we set it down. But now, is anybody here with us? If you are, you can touch that little ball right there and we will know it.
So Miss Lucy or any of the other spirits here,
touch that ball for us and make it flash and know that you're here. That's a dog, fellas and ladies and gentlemen. That's
a
just
real
a dog,
not a hellhound.
No, that's not a hellhound yet. That would be cool to get on camera though.
Oh God.
But I would be getting it on camera as I ran backwards to the truck.
So we're going to remember where we put that.
Just remember Lucy Smith.
And we're going to leave it there a while in case,
be great.
anyone gets curious.
Yes.
And wants to tap it.
Tap that thing. Y'all play with it. Play kickball. I mean, shit. Play kickball with it. Hey, I've seen a crab apple. There's an actual crab apple right here next to it. That's weird. There really was. I could swear it was a crab apple.
You sure wasn't a meadow muffin?
No, it wasn't a meadow muffin. It wasn't a cow pie. I promise you that. I know what those look like. All right. Let's go this way.
While we're waiting on that.
There's another tombstone. I don't know what it says. I don't think it has any writing on it, but it's all right.
Oh, yep.
Yep, wait, hold on.
This is a...
It says...
Kits?
Kits. K-I-T-T-S.
Yep.
Ruby.
Well...
There's Ruby Kits. Here, come around this way and you'll see what I'm saying.
Oh, wasn't that the name of one of those babies?
Maybe,
Little
yeah.
infant?
I think so, maybe.
Like maybe the second one interred here?
Yeah, I think so, maybe.
Oh.
I can't remember for 100%, but I think we're right.
Well...
Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I ended up having to put a glove on my hand because my camera's freezing.
Yeah, and then I asked him, should electronics honestly be freezing your hand like that? Because he let me touch it.
No.
It is ice cold.
No, it should not be freezing nobody's hand.
Take that for what it is. It is probably about 30 degrees out, so
yeah.
Go ahead and mention that, because...
It is cold, but it's not that cold. And there's a stiff breeze blowing through here, and there shouldn't be a breeze because it was dead earlier. Like it was dead still earlier. Is there somebody out here with us? Anybody?
Well, first, we're going to start a dowsing session and see if we get any answers.
Right. What's that pertain to?
Well, it's supposedly, for one thing, you can use it to find running water because of the type of energy that water puts off.
Yes.
But people have discovered later on that it's really great for ghost investigations
because
the
energy gives off is the same thing. Yep. So, it's the same feed.
So me and these have been very well acquainted. These are copper dowsing rods. They're you know, pretty decent. I went with the best I could afford. So
Hey, that's all that matters.
yeah, because we want to get good,
Yeah,
good footage for
exactly.
you guys and good results.
Exactly.
We don't want to mislead anybody or get any false,
Any
we're
false
trying
readings or
to
nothing.
do the best show we possibly can for you guys.
Yeah.
So anyway, James, if you want to start asking the questions, you can ask it first what a yes looks like, and then
What does a yes look like? That would be the yes. And she's not turning those folks. They're doing it on their own.
All right, so crossing them.
Yes.
Reset.
What is a no? And that's a no. So
Wow.
yeah.
Okay.
So see, I mean, that's how it works.
Yup. All
All right.
So do you have some questions you want to ask, James?
Is there anybody out here with us? Well, that's a maybe. Yeah, now there it goes. There is somebody here. Okay.
Oh, weird. Oh, okay.
Alrighty. Were you born in the 1800s?
Yep.
Okay. I don't know exactly. Let's see. Trying to think of another question. Give me a question, Brandy.
How about does the activity folks have been doing in here? We actually just heard from the gentleman that lives across the road that a lot of people
Do you
have been
hate the
coming up in
activity here?
Using drugs in this area, which is so irresponsible. I mean,
Do you hate the people that are using drugs here? Oh, they don't like that. They don't like that answer at all.
no, that's a solid yes. They
They definitely don't want them up here doing drugs.
Well, for one thing, drugs are very disrespectful.
Yeah,
especially
and
in a
another
place like
thing,
this.
coming up here driving through the cemetery is not a good thing
No,
neither.
that is very rude.
That's
He did say he put mulch out here to block people from doing that. So
Yeah, that's
that
a
was
good
super
thing.
nice of him. Thank
Yeah.
you, sir.
Yes, very much so.
But not only that, drugs can also leave people open to possession. If
Yeah.
there is
Oh yeah,
something
definitely.
here, either not human or was
Is
once
there-
human but is super angry,
Yeah.
good way to get it,
That's
inside of your
that's
body,
another good
using
question.
you like a meat puppet.
That's another good question. Is there something angry in this cemetery? Holy shit!
Wow.
That's a
like
damn
the
hard
fastest
yes.
I've ever seen it move.
Do you want us to leave? No.
Oh,
Okay.
I figured that would be a yes. I missed my guess.
Well, they started to say, and then they changed their mind.
Well, we are rather charming.
Yes, we are pretty cool. Let's see. Is there a witch in this cemetery? Oh. Okay.
Yep.
So my suspicions have been right all along. So I was right in assuming there's a witch here. No, they're not saying nothing now.
Wow. Yeah.
That's
They refuse
Kinda.
to answer you.
yeah. Should we go to the right of us? Oh, that's okay. Hold on, and we'll go to the right. So that means we need to go this way, like up the hill here.
Still no flashing from Lucy's grave, though.
No. Maybe we should get the spirit ball and move it.
Okay.
I'm not saying that, we'll get the ball from Lucy. Because we're getting a lot of hits from right here.
Right over there.
Right here it is. Mm-hmm. But we need to keep those rods out because those are really giving. They're hitting like a
I've not had
freight
that.
train of stuff. That's not been a.
Sorry.
Oh no, you're fine.
Where did I stuff it? Okay.
I guess it's your mom.
No, it was my.
Oh, your
remind
pill
me to
thing.
take my
I got you. Okay, well that's
I
fine.
already took it.
All right. Yeah, this has been drained like a son bitch. It was at 15 minutes earlier. Remember, I told you like 15 minutes ago. like 5 minutes ago, it was at 15% or 15 minutes, and now it's down to 8. This camera has been drained like a motherfucker, y'all. All right.
So,
All right, let's see. Right here, just standing here. Is this actually where you wanted us to go?
nope.
Okay. Should we move farther up the hill?
Oh,
Yeah, reset them, and then should we move farther up the hill? Oh shit.
that would be a yes.
Okay, well let's go up the hill then. People are wanting their. Look where they're heading. Look where it's leading us. You see that opening up there that I told you about earlier? You see that, right?
Sure.
You see where I'm talking about, right? Where those two trees just opened up, and then there was a clearing out in the middle of that.
Oh, okay.
And not where that deer was at. I'm talking about the other one.
Oh.
Yeah, like. Can you see?
Oh yeah, maybe that's another piece of information our viewers would like about the deer.
Yeah, there was a dead deer earlier. We found remnants of somebody had cleared out a deer. Yeah, remember this? Remember I told you that?
Oh yeah.
This is, yeah. I say we go right here.
Eerie feeling here.
Yeah, this is not. Okay. Now, start them again. Was this where you wanted us to go to? Is this the part you wanted us to go to? I'm going to say that's a soft yes, but yeah.
It's getting there.
So
Yep.
this is where you wanted us to come to. Okay. Is there anything in this area you want us to look at? Holy shit. Yeah, it keeps saying yeah. And I mean, it's doing it more than once.
Yeah, that's
And it's
pretty
pointing
odd.
to where, okay, it was pointing out this way. Okay, well,
Is there another part of the cemetery maybe that we find?
I don't know, but it's telling us to go this way. Alright, let's try it again. See if it needs us to go farther. I mean, this is working, man. This is
I
weird.
know, like I hate your ghosts. They're like, hey Brandy, go exercise. I'm like,
Okay.
oh man.
Do we need to go farther? I guess not. This is where we need to be. Is this where we need to be? Holy shit, they moved. And they're really moving. Holy crap. Y'all saw that? They don't ever point.
Well, they're pointing at you.
Yeah. Now they're saying yeah.
Oh, there we go. Oh, they're saying yes, we were pointing at James. Oh, have fun with that, buddy.
Thanks.
No problem.
I love y'all too. But there's one in here I want to know about. So this is the point you wanted us at. That would be a yeah. Okay. So we know where we need to be. Now we get the ball out and drop it right here. That's a smart idea, because I mean, think about it. It's where we're wanting to be.
I reckon. You the dude doing all the talking, man. I'm just over here.
I know. Where did you put it?
You know what? In one of my 800 pockets, okay?
Okay. Well, we got 4 minutes left. It went from 300 from 8 to 4 in like 10 seconds.
Oh, ta-da.
Aha.
All right, turn
Now.
it on.
And then we're just going to let it go.
Right here?
Right. All right. Actually, hold that up.
Hold
I was gonna do the dowsing rod thing again, see if they'll touch that ball.
Okay.
Tell it to
So do you
ask
want me
them.
to be kind of like over here
Yeah,
behind
yeah, yeah,
you?
yeah.
And see what I mean is that it doesn't trigger.
No, it doesn't
Accident.
trigger just
I can
by.
walk around, he can walk around.
It doesn't trigger by anything. I mean, that's just sitting there, and it's been there for like a good 15 seconds or longer now, and it hasn't even sparked. Will you touch the ball for us? Will you please touch the ball for us? Let us know you're here? Guess not. They're like, "Phew." They're like, what are you, retarded? Do you see the ball on the ground? Well, they see it. I just seen a spark over there behind your coat on your left shoulder.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah. See the ball right here? It's right
If we
there.
both ask you politely,
Will you
any
please
kind of spirit or energy that's able to,
move that ball?
can you touch the ball?
You can
just
even
give it a
you can even
tap?
use this camera's battery to help you. Will you touch it to let us know? Nothing. Okay.
They thought about it a minute and then they were
Yeah,
like,
they were like, yeah,
nope.
nah. I'm not going to tell it nothing. Okay, now see, now she touches it and it goes off. Okay, well, we've got like 1 minute left. Now how does that,
Ooh, I've got,
think about it. I had 4 minutes on this camera, just like
is that still running?
a minute, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, we're still going.
I was going to say, you know, you could ask it that one question that they all tell you, never ever ask it,
Okay, let's do it.
do you want to harm us?
Yeah. Is there anything you want to do to us, like harm us or hurt us or anything like that? Or have we moved out of the territory that you wanted us in? Okay, they just stopped talking to us. And he's pointing to the... Okay, now he's telling... Okay, that is a direction in my opinion. Because that thing just pointed that way. And that's the only part that pointed that. Okay. Now, you ready?
Ready as I'll ever be.
Alright, go ahead. Now, is this where you wanted us? Now it's saying no. It's not even moving.
It didn't really say no, it just...
I don't like that. Alright, woodpecker. That sounded like a woodpecker. I don't know what the hell that was.
I'm pretty sure they don't peck at night, do they?
I don't think so.
Huh.
Okay, that was kind of strange, and maybe they is too. That sounds like a
That is
woodpecker.
very loud tapping.
What is that? Let's see.
Shining up.
Are you making that sound?
Oh, did you want to do...
Yeah, try that. The battery's about to die. Are you making that sound? Or is that just... Holy fuck! Okay, we'll keep going. Okay, we're gonna have to get a light for this one, because I don't have... You got that light on you?
Yeah.
I'm gonna need it, because it's not gonna... This is not... Alright, I'm gonna hold it up like this so it don't blind you, but I can still see. Yeah, I got you now. Alrighty, so you were making the sound. So I'm
No,
right
and
about you.
Just to be clear, he's not talking to me. I wasn't touching it clearly.
And as soon as I say that,
It starts doing it
that
again.
sound comes back. So you are the one making the sound. Thank you. That is actually true. Yep. Okay. I do not see where you're coming from, but I like the sound. I like that you're actually interacting with us. This is cool. But where are you? Can you make the sound again? Right. Huh. Okay. Damn. Damn. This is awesome. I think y'all. Oh shit, that sounded like something crunching. Wow. Y'all hear that, right? That is not a woodpecker. Because it does not just stop and start on a whim.
Well, I don't think they peck at night.
I don't
really
think they don't either because, and this is how it looks out here, fellas
I
and
am
ladies
gonna
and
Google
gentlemen.
it,
I
by
have
the
to
way.
use a light to be able to see out here.
I will Google it if woodpeckers peck at night.
Yeah, we will find out, but I don't think that's the case.
Can
Let's-
you make
let's-
3 taps if that's a ghost and not a woodpecker?
Tap for us 3 times. Let's ask you to
Like,
try the rods again. We'll try it that way. Will you tap 3 times if if it's you? Oh, hell no, it said. Okay. Okay. It just did. Why did it say no and then do it? That's weird.
well, he said it's a female spirit, right?
It could be.
Sorry, ladies. I know I'm a girl. Shouldn't say that. That was
No,
a
no.
bad joke.
No. It's okay. But yeah, that's wow.
Yeah.
This is awesome.
All right.
Alrighty then. What are we doing?
I'm checking to see if it'll show like the little skeleton
Oh, okay, I got you.
kind of thing, and it did show it on you.
Okay. Is there anything here? If there is,
Can you try to show yourself?
there should be a way to show yourself. It'll show up as a little stick man on here. And I've got your phone recording. Yeah, there's like a little stick man that comes up. If you will manifest yourself, we'll see you. There's a tree. I guess not. Okay, well that's fine. I mean,
What are those?
I don't know because that's not light. That's not a light.
Are you seeing that too?
Yeah, it's right on your camera. I see it right there. I've got the full spectrum video in it, and that's not. Yeah.
Now it's gone.
Now they disappeared. Well, I guess maybe he was. Maybe they were telling us something. That's a little odd. Hello. They were just saying hi. That's what it was. Magenta.
Well, heck.
Wow. Okay, that's the wind.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because the only thing that, there was nothing, like if y'all look up this way, if you look down through there, you see nothing. Like, I will show you. There's nothing down there. And that's what we're seeing, fellas and ladies and gentlemen. And everybody else, we are seeing nothing but darkness. You can see all of this.
Well, again, my fully charged phone,
Has just died.
it's about to, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to snap some pictures.
Yeah, snap photos before it does. Alright, now we're at a sunken grave site. Like, you can see it from here. Like, it's not...
Yeah, if you want to take the light off of it a minute, I'll get a...
She's going to take a photo, so I'm going to move the light away.
Very good.
And then here's another one. It has snow on it, but you can tell that it's been sunken in. So it's not just the ground that's sinking, it's actual...
No, it's like
It's actually a
a
grave.
6 foot long square.
Yeah, it's not... Yeah, this is not... Stay on the path you're on. But yeah, this is not what we're, you know.
Used to.
Yeah, I mean, and normally graves don't. You don't see graves
log,
just.
By the way, that's what that pump was.
Yeah, and normally graves don't just sink into the ground
Well,
unless they're not maintained.
when they're old, I guess.
Yeah, and not maintained all that well. Huh?
Shine your light, like, I'm trying to find that one. There it is.
Okay. You want me to go down here?
Yeah, I just like this one for some reason.
Well, let's go down here and ask some questions. You still got the rods with you, right? Or did you leave them?
No, I left them up there.
Oh, shit.
'Cause I
Okay.
thought we were done with them.
Oh, well, no.
But we can go back and get them.
No, it's okay.
Alright. Are you getting a picture?
Yeah, I'm filming it.
Okay. And then when you get done, turn off the light, or turn away the light, and I'll get...
Gulliford, oh, whatever. I don't know exactly how to explain that name, but anyway.
Yeah.
But that's who that was. Now, go ahead and take a photo. That's another sunken in grave, ladies and gentlemen. And now the wind's kicking up. That's weird. That is odd.
Oh, but you know what I think I do have?
You have the ball?
I do.
Touch the ball. Little guy, touch the ball. I say knock it off of there. If you can knock it off there, that would be cool.
If anything can make that light up,
Or knock it off, that would be cool.
we will leave.
Yeah. We will leave you alone. All you gotta do is make it come on. And no, don't start barking like a dog. Just hit it. It's right there in front of you. That's all you gotta do. Right there. I'll put the light on it so you can see it. There it is. Just make it flash. It's nice red and blue and colors. It's pretty. it's fancy. You can't do that. You don't want to hit it. Just hit it and quit it. We'll leave if you do.
Did you just tell the ghost to hit it and quit it? Oh
Yeah.
my God.
That's all you gotta do with that thing. Just hit it and quit it. You touch it, we'll leave. I guess not.